If you want to start to become a VA and your English is not good, listen to this very carefully because I've been receiving a lot of messages coming from my email subscribers, my YouTube subscribers dito sa topic na to na pwede daw ba silang magkaroon ng opportunity na makapag-work from home even though they are not so good English speakers. Okay, and in this video, we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to raise 3 points. 3 points, tatlong puntos dito sa video na to. The first point na ipupunto ko is our clients or employers are not looking for English speakers. They're not looking for English speakers. We're going to work for them as virtual workers, as virtual assistants, as admin assistant, as graphic designers, whether Amazon specialists, YouTube specialists, Google Ads specialists, iba-iba yung mga specialists natin, alam ko. Pero yun nga, we're going to be working not we're not going to teach English, okay? If you're an English teacher, okay yon. Kailangan requirement sa yon. Kailangan magaling ka mag-English, 'di ba? Pero they're looking for virtual assistant, not English speakers. So, ako hindi naman ako nag-i-English kapag nagsasalta ako on a video, kapag nag-a-admin ako, nag-a-admin work, nagma-manage ng channel, gumagawa ng nag-edit ng video. I'm not even speaking. I'm just looking at my screen, typing on my keyboard, moving my mouse, and just do my work. Okay? So, wag kang masyadong kabahan kung hindi maganda yung English mo or kapag nag-English ka, barok-barok ka o naiipit yung dila mo. Wag kang masyadong kabahan. The second point is most VA don't require to speak English, no? Kanina pinunto ka na 'yon, ano? Number one, ang pinunto natin is clients doesn't look for English teachers, they're looking for workers, remote workers. Number two, you're not going to speak English while you're working. So, you don't need to worry about that. Okay? Kung ang trabaho mo, call calls, you're doing cold call work or ano ka, real estate PA na tumatawag sa abroad, you're going to speak in English. Walang ano doon, walang kaso doon, no? Pero yun nga, most of the jobs here, 90% of the jobs that we do as a virtual assistant doesn't require you to speak. Okay? And siguro kung magsasalita ka, ah, mag magsasalita ka about working from home, siguro during meetings, 'di ba? And siguro naman during meetings hindi naman ikaw lagi yung magsasalita, no? Hindi naman din ikaw yung magsasalita sa meeting. Ikaw yung magpe-present, hindi naman ikaw yung presenter, hindi naman siguro ikaw yung VA manager or supervisor. So wala ka ring sasabihin masyado. Kapag tinanong ka lang, tsaka ka lang sasagot. And you don't need to speak in English in those times. So, anong kinakatakot mo? Wala akong makitang kinakatakot. At ako, I'm also not a good English speaker. Nakikita niyo naman, 'di ba? Whenever I speak in English, nagkakabalu-baluktot yung dila ko. Kasi nga, hindi naman ako natural English speaker. I'm not 100% native English speaker. English is my third language, okay? And client knows that. No, client knows na hindi talaga tayo English speakers. Hindi tayo hindi tayo pinanganak na English na yung salita natin. English is not our first language, it's our second language. So, huwag kayong masyadong mag-worry if you're not English spokening dollars, okay? And also, yung pangatlong punto, right now, yung mga work na ginagawa namin mga virtual assistant, we're writing email, we're writing scripts, we're writing articles, whatever, social media posts, or you're just conversing sa Slack, sa communication tool, or speaking with your employers, marami na pong nakakatulong, no, na AI to fix our grammar. So, kung ikaw hindi ka masyado magaling sa grammar, si AI na yung magfi-fix sa'yo. You just need to put your thoughts there and si AI makikita niya kung kulang ba sa S yung ginawa mo, mali yung subject-verb agreement, or mali yung ginamit mong noun or yung pronouns or yung adjective na ginamit mo masyadong malabo, si AI na yung gagawa nun, siya na yung magfi-fix nun. So you don't need to worry about those kind of stuff. So if you're still thinking whether this is for you, yes, it is. yun nga eh, kailangan mo lang talagang ano, no, during the interview, kailangan mo lang tapangan. But you don't necessarily need to speak English na magaling na magaling. Okay na yung barok, okay na yung pumapasa na yun eh. 'Di ba? I'm not also good in English. Nakita niyo naman bilang na bilang, 'di ba? Bilang na bilang yung English natin. Kaya nga ano eh, tiyahi eh, 'di ba? So, wag na kayong masyadong kabahan, guys. Wag niyo na siya kung yun lang yung iniisip niyo, that's the reason why you're not sending that application, you're not doing that discovery call, or you're not filling up those forms na kailangan sa application nyo because you're not that great sa English or kinakabahan kayo if magkakabaluktot-baluktot yung English nyo during the interview, uh, the employers doesn't give a shit. Okay? Um, they don't give a damn about what you are, whether you're super good in English. What they care about is number one, you're honest. Okay, you're trustworthy, o mapagkakatiwalaan ka ba sa mga bagay-bagay. You're not cheating. You're not cheating your work hours. You're working and you have output. Yun yung importante while you're working at home. Kasi clients doesn't see what you do every day, but they will find out in your output. So yun lang po, Chad Godoy here. I hope you have fun watching this video and I hope to see you again tomorrow for another topic. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click that like button, push that like button so that we can ano naman tayo, magkaroon tayo ng konting engagement. And if you have any question, put that on the comment section below para at least masagot pa natin kung meron kayong mga tanong. Yun lang po guys. See you and thank you for watching.